Is it recording full screen? I hope so. So this is our template travel budget that we put together before we got on the road. So it's kind of it was just a rough kind of draft, and um, we gave ourselves a $50,000 budget, which by putting everything in here ended up being more like 55,200. Um, but we still like to keep the 5,000 one to be the you know, to save the $5,200 somehow in here within this, but looking at how much money we're spending daily, oh, monthly, because we completed 1 month from September 5th to October 5th, and we put those together in a different sheet here that I'll show you in a second, but I just wanted to kind of go over this one real quick. Like I mentioned earlier, please, this is, we're being very open, and hopefully we can help someone out there who's trying to do what we're doing. But please don't judge saying you have a lot of money to blow or anything like that, because we don't. We work really hard for this. Saved up for the last 6 years, working our butt off over working 80 hours plus a week. So we put our payments are 668. That includes the extended warranty that we purchased for, and ends up being $8,000 for the whole year in RV payments. Insurance for our car and RV, 170 a month, so that's 2,000 and plus 2,040. Driving miles, we gave ourselves $5,000 total in gas. Um, so we're not, we just kind of eyeballed it. We took how many miles we're going to do, how many we get gallons we get, and so on. But it could be way more, I think it's going to be. Parking, days, cost day, transportation. I wonder what this is. Parking days, cost. Oh, I think this includes RV parks. That's what that is. RV parks. So we gave ourselves $5,000 in RV parks, which we actually ended up. First couple of weeks we spent like over $300, so we're kind of looking that our budget was going to be way off. So what we did, we purchased a Thousand Trails membership, and that costed us this much money, but it's for 5 years. So in the long run, even though we keep saying we're going to do this for 1 year, we're doing our around the world trip next year, and we can not going to use it. But when we come back, we need a place, to stay. We're not going to have a home any longer when we come back. So in the long run, this looks like a lot of money right up front, but it's a 5 year membership. We have to still have to pay $500 a year to keep that membership going. But this is a one-time, lifetime. It's called Elite membership that you get, and you can stay 21 days to any Thousand Trails campground, and there's no you don't have to go out. There's, if you just get a zone pass, you have to stay out of the system for 7 days and go back to a different campground. In this case, we can stay 21 days with one campground and go directly to another campground for 21 more days, 3 weeks. So that's what we did. Tolls, $500. We don't know how much. Seems like a lot. Seems like it could be between that or 1,000 tolls. Food, we gave ourselves $1,000 a month. It's like $250 a week, of a total of $12,000. Student loans. This is a fixed thing between Kayla and I. We have this much in student loan payments that we still make. Insurances. This includes life insurance and what is it? Life and health insurance are all combined in here. Phone and internet. This includes $60 in phones plus $150 in internet. Miscellaneous, we give ourselves $500 in miscellaneous, just eating out and stuff like that. And then storage. This is our storage unit that we have some belongings back home. So this is for this page and adds up to $55,200 for our whole year. The second page, then I just finished up. It's probably, I mean, I think it's pretty accurate. I went through a few times but this is from September 5th, and we started October 5th, so that completes a whole month of expenses. So that $50,000 would I divided that by 12 and ended up with $4,167 a month that we can spend. So we went kind of heavy here in the restaurants for that first month because we're just excited to try new restaurants and all that stuff. But I think we have to slow down because this includes that's $500 miscellaneous that I was talking earlier. This is a couple $100 over that. So we got to take it easy in the restaurants. Even though in October, while we're broken down, we had quite a few. We can really. What are you doing? I'm just recording. What are you working out? Um, so this is our, a little heavy here in the restaurant, I was saying, but in October when we didn't broken down, we couldn't have any way to cook. We didn't have any hookups, no power, no, we ran out of propane, everything weighed out a lot. So in October, the first 2 weeks of October probably have higher than this, but we'll see when I get that done. Groceries, almost $800. This is pretty good. We give ourselves in food $1,000, so we're good in this part here. RV payments can't change this. Actually, 568 in the other one. Not sure where this is 569, but it's pretty right there. Gas. This includes generator gas that we broke down that week. I mean, mostly includes RV, our Fiat, our little car gas, and some generator running gas in here. We ran that generator quite a bit, like going and filling up while we're broken down for like 10 days. Propane, we didn't have to fill um, at all that month, but we did fill up in starting October. The first 2 weeks there, I think we have like $100 in propane. But RV parks, this was our first 2 weeks. Like I think I only stayed like 10 days in RV parks at a $30 average, so that's $300. That's how fast that added up. RV repairs, I started this because it's gonna be RV repairs in October. Um, so that's that. Have it is like $600. We end up paying. Then the extended warranty didn't cover. RV maintenance $38. RV upgrade. These are some batteries, solar panels, and bought a bunch of stuff from Walmart. It's crazy how fast this thing adds up. $60 in phones. Can't avoid internet memberships. Just like I think Netflix or something like that. I think I have that down too, but it's like some sort of iTunes membership. But life insurance $100, health insurance $255, home expenses. This is some leftover utility bills. Then we had like water and power. Car insurance $74, activities $53, clothing $104, education. These are all like school stuff for the kids. Ice cream $45. Hotels is gonna be quite a bit here, quite a few in October actually. Right here. Or maybe I'll start this instead of doing October 5th. I can just do September 5th and do like from 1st to 30. It seems like better, like a full actual month instead of doing this to maybe I can do September September 31st, like that. It's just better to do month, I'll just start a new month kind of thing instead of doing 5 by 5. I don't know, it's just better because all these numbers actually are to the end of September. They don't go to the 5th. I'm sorry about that. Just thought about it now. Then I wanted to kind of do a full month after that, not just have a broken down month because some bills actually are in the first kind of thing. I mean, they'll still roll over, but anyway, I just like it better to have a full month. Just keep it easy like that. Membership starting from next month, we're going to have our Thousand Trails membership here is like $580. We broke it down just for first month, even though it's a 5-year deal. We're still gonna only consider it just as a year, and then if you sell it, good. If you don't, but we're just gonna count it just for first year. Home expenses. So this will be way lower because we're not gonna have really any more utility. The renters are paying this. Car insurance, like I said, clothing, education, ice cream, hotels. Student loans, it's a fix. We can't do anything about that. Netflix, $3 parking, museum, iTunes, wine, 144. We bought some wine in Walla Walla. Miscellaneous. This is just, I think, yeah, it's more clothes, just random stuff that we just couldn't really fall in any of these categories that we kind of spend. But we're gonna try to make this number zero-ish kind of thing, make it smaller as we can. Oh, here's our $91 storage unit in here. That we have all our belongings back home. So total number is $6,555. We had this budget. I think you can put text in here. Should we delete this stuff? Um, so this is our what we had available. This is what we spent. This is what we went over budget, $2,300. But it was our first month. We're gonna fix this. We're definitely gonna stay in this area right here for sure under this. Otherwise, more money we lose this way. This is half a month, and our trip will have to cut shorter because we're not going over that $50,000. And I mean, if we have to, I think if we find the right restaurant, we'll stay in the area we like a lot. It doesn't mean that we're not gonna get a job and work and generate some income. But we're planning as we won't be able to work or not gonna find a place or who knows. But more money we make, more if we make more money, we'll spend definitely either save that up or just eat out more and explore new restaurants and new wine and new area. So yep, that's our plan. Like I said again, please don't take this as like open up too much with you guys, but I really like uh, to help someone who is gonna plan on doing this to have an idea of how much RV life costs. It's definitely not. I mean, some of these things like the RV maintenance, I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, the maintenance is just, it could be more. I'm gonna change the oil, and number is gonna be more. So this number will fluctuate. But RV upgrades, I don't think I'm gonna make a lot more. I changed all the LED lights. So this is kind of a big number this month, but there's some expenses here. You can control the restaurant how much you eat out. Groceries you still have to eat, but most of the stuff it's activities. You got to do activities with the kids. Insurance you can't do anything. But this numbers here, we think we got the cheapest insurance we could find. If you don't have student loans, good for you. You can save this money, but we do. We both went to college, so I went to culinary school, and my wife went to. She has her major in Latin, and she went to University of Vermont, and we both had to take student loans to pay. So my tuition was like 31,000 a year. I went there for 2 years and paid over $60,000 in student loans. So yeah, and hers was last because she got a free ride, but um, she had to came to Europe for 6 months, and she met me. She overstayed, and she lost her. So to finish up, she had to take like $20,000 in student loans to finish up to graduate. So yeah, these are expenses for 1 month. The first month, it's definitely the hardest to adjust and all that stuff. But yeah, gas. I mean, I don't know how would you control. I mean, I know how I would by not moving too much, but the whole point of RVing is to move around and see things. So gas is pricey. RV only gets like 5 miles to the gallon. So sometimes when you go an uphill, maybe like 2 miles to the gallon. uh, now it's not cheap. You think? I mean, it is compared to like just a startup. It's kind of like a startup cost kind of thing, and but you can make it if you stay at this campground in America and you don't eat out and you just you can make it really cheap. But at this point for us, it doesn't seem cheap just because we are still learning, still doing things the way we used to do, and but I think we can get really close to this number here and be able to stretch out the money for the whole 12 months of this adventure because we don't want to take any money out of the around the world budget. That's really important to us to do. So, yep, so that was it for this, guys. And if you have any question, just leave it in the comment below and I'll get back to you.